every new day that passes, every bit of leaked info, every rumor, it feels like we're gradually inching closer and closer, step by step, breath by breath, to the much anticipated release for GTA 6, which at this point is either the most expensive boondoggle Take-Two has ever undertaken, or the most impressive piece of entertainment software pressed onto a game disc. And because they're making us wait this long for it, it damn well better be revolutionary. Not just in terms of visuals, story, or technical prowess, but also in terms of activities and jobs and little daily chores that we've come to expect from a typical Rockstar open world game. You know, like in RDR2, where we had things like bounty hunting, fishing, gambling, horse breaking, treasure hunting, and even chores like chopping wood and feeding chickens at the camp and cleaning up buffalo crap at the stables. Now, I didn't really enjoy the last few activities. I was more of a bounty hunter myself, but it's still nice to have those things because you want to be able to live and experience the world and the atmosphere in a way that only a video game can do. But based on what we know, there's nothing to worry about because apparently GTA 6 is taking this concept of lived-in environments to a whole other level with its sheer volume of daily activities and jobs that you can do in between missions. And what I'm about to do today is give you guys the single most comprehensive GTA 6 activity guide you've ever seen on YouTube, and I'll divide all of these activities into two categories: very likely as well as speculative. And I'm about to kick things off in the very likely tier with one of the activities and minigames that pretty much everyone agrees will be in GTA 6 once it releases, and that is fishing. Now, Rockstar has already shown us official screenshots of Jason on a boat with his buddy Cal Hampton, and he's holding a fishing rod in his hands, looking pretty happy, just chilling under that Florida sun, catching some dinner. And this is all but confirming the inclusion of a fishing minigame within GTA 6, because rarely does Rockstar show their characters doing something interesting in a trailer or official photos and then not put that feature in the game as well. So take it from me, we're getting an even more advanced version of the fishing system from RDR2 in GTA 6, and it was pretty dang advanced in RDR2 if you remember as well. We had so many different types of fish, different types of baits and lures for different fish, and the fish had a stamina system of their own where they'd fight you and your job was to wear them out and reel them in without snapping the line. There were big fish, small fish, medium-sized fish, all kinds of fish, and if you really wanted, you could even throw some dynamite into the lake and send the fish floating up to the surface after that. Or if the water was shallow enough, you could just shoot them. This was all back in 2018 on a PlayStation 4. Just imagine the things Rockstar can do with fishing on the PS5. Customizable fishing rods, custom bait, buying your own fishing boat and kitting it out with all kinds of gear and equipment, taking buddies with you on fishing trips. The possibilities are kind of endless here. Plus, it is Florida at the end of the day. There's no way we won't get a deep and fun fishing minigame when you set GTA in a place like that. And while Jason can be seen fishing in the official screenshots, Lucia is doing something that we've not seen in a GTA game since the Ballad of Gay Tony, and that's cage fighting. I remember how much fun I used to have with the new and improved melee combat system of GTA 4 with that DLC, and the cage fights were both interesting as well as a fun way to make some quick cash on the side. Now, believe it or not, GTA 5's hand-to-hand combat system is a step down from the Ballad of Gay Tony, just like its police AI is a step down from GTA 4 as a whole. We have fewer moves, pretty much no combos, not nearly enough counterattacks, and everything just feels so stiff and dated. Red Dead Redemption 2 fixed a lot of this by giving us some awesome grappling moves, heavy kicks, blocking, etc., but there's still plenty of room for improvement, and I'm not exactly asking for a beat-em-up video game here. I mean, GTA is always going to be a shooter first and foremost, but that doesn't mean we also can't have interesting melee combat as well, especially when you put a cage fighting minigame in there. So yeah, cage fighting. Very likely to be included in GTA 6. And if you pay attention to the GTA 6 document, there's also a section in there called Open World Activities, and one of those is dice. Yep, gambling's going to be a thing in GTA 6. Should come as no surprise since we have an entire casino to play with in GTA 5 right now, but it's still nice to know that Rockstar are going to keep the tradition going here, and when there's dice, there's bound to be cards, slot machines, horse races. Get ready to lose a lot of cash as you spend countless hours in the night gambling away all your drug money at some swanky Vice City casino. The GTA 6 document also mentions golf, and this isn't some rumor either. It's basically confirmed from the leaked footage, which I obviously can't show here because that's the #1 way to attract the attention of Rockstar's legal team. Anyways though, golf confirmed, and this isn't too big of a surprise since we already have golf in GTA 5. However, they could spice up the mechanics quite a bit here, make things more interesting for us with that next gen tech. Again, I'm not asking for Tiger Woods PGA Tour here, just something a bit more engaging than GTA 5's golf minigame, and maybe some mini golf too, because that'll be loads of fun, I think. Maybe we could even have an alligator themed golf course where if you accidentally hook the ball into the lake, you have to go and retrieve it from the mouth of a Florida gator or something. The next 3 minigames are all water based, and first is jet skiing. This is something we get get to see in the official trailers where Jason is piloting a jet ski with Lucia in the back seat, and while technically you can just get on a Sea Shark in GTA 5 and do pretty much the same thing, there's no official jet ski event or competition in GTA 5. So if they were to introduce some kind of sub-story related to jet skis, or maybe they give you a different driving skill for boats and jet skis entirely that you can only level up by driving those vehicles, that would be pretty interesting. Maybe a custom themed jet ski race course, jet ski drag races with heavily modified jet skis. I don't know, I just want to throw some ideas out there. For water minigame number 2, we've got kayaking, and this is basically a sport where you sit in a tiny fiberglass coffin, armed with nothing but a paddle of your very own, and you propel yourself down extremely dangerous rapids, waterfalls, and canyons without a single care for your life. Adrenaline junkies are going to love this one, and while the official GTA 6 screenshot looks pretty tame, because that's a way to use a kayak, we're probably going to have some more action-packed rivers up in Mount Calaga, so don't think that kayaking is just going to be another boring scenic side activity. And lastly, for water-based minigame number 3, we've got scuba diving, and this one's a given with how many coral reefs, archipelagos, and lakes Florida has. GTA 5 already has a pretty healthy amount of scuba diving with underwater treasures, and you can even own a personal submarine of your own in this game, but GTA 6 is probably going to take it to a whole new level. Is it going to be as cool and atmospheric as Subnautica? Probably not, but Rockstar has their own way of doing things in a special way, and we're definitely in for a treat with GTA 6's new and improved underwater exploration system. Then, as you've seen in both the trailers, there's plenty of nightclub action, lots of dancing, drinking, and women, so expect that to be some sort of activity as well. We could have a nightclub storyline where Jason and Lucia go out on dates, or maybe they team up and find shady looking rulers of the underworld and strike up all sorts of deals with them under the cover of entertainment. I don't know. Rockstar could even let you build your dancing skill at the nightclub, and maybe we could have a DJ minigame thrown in there, because why the heck not? Off-road racing also looks like it will be a big part of GTA 6, and I'm not just talking about hill climbs on Mount Calaga, because there's so much potential for mud-themed races near the swamps with all sorts of vehicles, like monster trucks and mud trucks trying to escape giant mud pits, or we could even have sled pulling competitions on the mud. That would be really cool. Maybe some airboat races, because we did see one of those in the official screenshots. Now imagine just how much fun it would be to race airboats through gator-infested waters while you're trying to avoid obstacles in your way. We know Leonida has the perfect setting for this activity, and it's called the Grass Rivers. Plus, we could use the airboats for some gator hunting and fishing in addition to just racing, and that's definitely something to look forward to right there. In one of the leaked pre-alpha gameplay clips, we see a delivery van spawn near Port Gellhorn, which is an industrial city in Leonida, and it also shows CCTV camera footage warnings nearby, so there's a good chance that we'll get illegal courier services as an activity where we hijack security vans or transporters and steal the goods contained inside, taking them to our own safe house while avoiding detection and capture. We have something kind of similar right now in GTA Online with the safeguard delivery jobs, but these are still classified as official legal work and odd jobs, and that activity that we saw in the leaked footage was more similar to something like the stagecoach thefts that you'll see in Red Dead Redemption 2 if you play that. Next up, we've got robberies, and these are pretty basic, obviously. You walk up to a person, hold a gun in their face, and tell them to hand over their wallet. Or you walk into a shop and tell the clerk to put the cash in the bag if he doesn't want a face full of buckshot. You know, basic, small-time stuff. GTA 5 does have store robberies, but they're kinda lame, and Red Dead Redemption 2 honestly does it so much better, where you have a more organic robbery system that scales all the way up to stagecoaches and even trains, so expect a more advanced version of that robbery system in GTA 6. Maybe with stuff like hacking, because it's the 21st century, and we've got cell phones and CCTVs everywhere, so Jason and Lucia might need to carry a USB stick full of malware, or even signal jammers, to block people from calling the cops as soon as you break into their home or their store. GTA 6 is also going to have various deliveries, and these will be similar to the quickie farm missions that you can do right now in GTA Online, or the pizza delivery work, or the paper route missions, etc. And for the last very likely activity, we've got races, which have been a staple of every GTA game since the beginning of the 3D era back in 2001. Only this time, we're going to have a lot more customization, more vehicle classes, and more in-depth handling models where things like suspension type and tire compound play a major role in how your car behaves. Because, let's be honest, suspension upgrades in GTA 5 literally translate to how low do you want your car. And that's really about all they do besides give you a little bit extra traction, but it can only scale up the lower your suspension is. In a practical sense, there's no difference between race and stock suspension other than ride height and just better handling, and there's no such thing as tire compounds either. Every tire has the same amount of grip, and it really all comes down to regular versus drift specific low grip tires, but expect to see a lot of this change with GTA 6 because some of the leaks themselves suggest a much more complex and enjoyable tuning system as well as improved driving physics, which is definitely going to be very exciting for all you car nerds out there. Now we're going to enter the speculative tier, and the very first activity that I think might be in GTA 6, but we won't know for sure, is money laundering. And I don't know if these will be similar to the RAF contact missions that we got from the car wash in GTA Online or not, but in the leaked footage, we see a washing machine icon with a dollar sign in the middle, the universal symbol for money laundering, and the icon's placed right next to a car wash, so just something to think about there. Then we might also be getting actual, literal video game minigames inside of our main video game. Gameception right there, because in trailer 2 you can see what looks like a PlayStation next to Jason's TV while the Phil's Ammunition ad is playing, and there's also a controller next to the table. We've already had entire TV programs including cartoons and animated movies done for previous GTA games, as well as some arcade games, so I don't see why they can't take it a step further and give us a mini arcade in our living room or let us play on the actual video game console as well. I think it would be really awesome if we could play GTA 3 or San Andreas on our in-game virtual console in GTA 6, but Take-Two would never let that happen because they're gonna lose out on sales for their stupid definitive edition. Community service might even be a thing too, because we see some folks in high-vis jackets picking up trash in trailer 2, and when Lucia returns home to Jason, she's also wearing an ankle monitor, so maybe this minigame will be Lucia exclusive. And if you think picking up trash and cleaning graffiti is boring, I would like to remind you that this is the same developer who made a mission where you literally scoop up horse crap and fill a whole wheelbarrow full of it right before milking some cows in Red Dead Redemption 2, so don't put anything past Rockstar here. Beach minigames like volleyball and beach soccer might also make an appearance here. I mean, it is Florida at the end of the day, and we've got beaches as far as the eye can see, and they've also been featured in the trailer, so why not, right? And honestly, if we're going to talk about beaches, we also need to bring up beach bods, because in trailer 2, you can see Jason working out at the beach. He's doing some bench presses, and if you pay attention, his physique has radically changed already from trailer 1, where he was relatively scrawny, but now he's super jacked up and throwing around 275 pounds like it's nothing. So we're probably going to get some kind of bodybuilding activity where you can work out and become stronger and even change your character model to be more shredded. I think that would be cool. We had something similar in GTA San Andreas, but it hasn't really been included in any Rockstar game since, so it would be really awesome if this mechanic finally made a comeback in GTA 6. Then for my last two activities, I got things that will most likely be in the game, I believe, like pretty much confirmed, but we don't have cold hard proof of these in the leaked gameplay files, so I'm filling these in the speculative segment for now. First is hunting, and if you played RDR2, you already know how big of a deal hunting is in that game. You can gather food, craft new recipes by collecting herbs, you can make all types of specialty ammunition and arrows with animal parts, you can craft exclusive clothing items. The list is honestly endless, and while the old ways have faded out in the 21st century, it is a GTA game, so who's to say we can't relearn those skills through a hunting and crafting activity in this game. I don't expect it really to be as big of a moneymaker, but Rockstar has stated that Mount Calaga is a prime hunting spot, so this is definitely something to look forward to if you like outdoor activities in RDR2 and you want a taste of that in GTA 6. Lastly, we have surfing. This one's kind of a no-brainer considering the location, but once again, there's no real confirmation through official screenshots or trailer footage, so I kind of want to keep it in the speculative tier once again here. But honestly, that's all I have for this video. As you can see, we have dozens of activities in here, and we'll probably have a lot more once the game actually releases. Maybe we'll even be able to go to space and meet up with those aliens that have been stalking us this entire time. Too far-fetched? Hey, I don't know. GTA has already done UFOs in Area 51 and Bigfoot, so is it really completely out of the realm of possibility? Just kind of kidding there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it if you found it informative. Consider subscribing to the channel if you are new and you want to stay up to date with any more GTA 6 news and content updates like this. Consider checking me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv. It is the GTA 6 waiting room over on there, and I will see you guys in the next GTA video. Adios, amigos.